Hello everyone and welcome to Penkin Plays Stellaris. I was about to say Hearts of Iron 4, but no, we're playing Stellaris today. And this is Stellaris with, at the moment, all of the current DLCs. No mods, just the DLCs. So I think that's Utopia and Apocalypse, as well as some of the other ones, some of the story packs. If you're wondering why I'm playing Stellaris, it's because in the past couple of days I've actually been getting into the game more, and it's really enjoyable. So I think I'll be doing this just to kind of relax. You probably noticed it's going to be a longer episode. If I get one of these out maybe once a week, that'll be fine with me. And that is because this is going to be more of a roleplay type series, where I'll be making decisions more of if it fits the world that I built, instead of, say, actual good ideas. As such, there'll be some misplays, but that's just because it's what I want to do. So, the Terran Federation, Terran as in Earth, we are direct democracy. It's kind of how I would imagine humanity and the entire world combined into one. So, ethics are egalitarian, a little bit militaristic and materialist. Civics, parliamentary system, and mechanist, because if we're going to space, we would already have robots by then. If you're not familiar with the game, it is set in space. Continental preference, extremely adaptive, because we are. Have you seen the Eskimos? They can live in the snow. We can go anywhere and live there. Nomadic, we want to move around a lot. Quarrelsome, because it's us. Come on, we've been fighting for so long. Weak, because we're pretty weak. And I think it works pretty well, because with Mechanist, we can just build robots to make up for that weakness. And wasteful, which is consumer goods cost. I won't read that, because it's just the generic text. So, begin. Here's our little solar system. And it actually is our solar system. Here's Earth, there's the Sun, Mercury, Venus, Mars, to Jupiter. This one is Neptune. Over here is Saturn. And Uranus. I don't know if they have Pluto. I don't think they do. Yeah, sad little Pluto. Doesn't get to be a planet anymore. I mean, sure, we get to have all the asteroids in this belt, but no Pluto. Sad. Quite for Pluto. Let's do some research. Administrative AI, quantum theory for a physics lab, or improved deflectors for my ships. Let's go research speed for administrative AI, because we're mechanists, we like that AI. By the way, if you want to, let's look at the universe. It is a huge universe with over I believe it's actually exactly 1,000 stars, and it's a 4-armed spiral. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we are on one of the wings, one of the outer wings. In real life, I think we are in the middle of a ring, like probably it's like on the edge of a ring, but one of the middle rings. I think that is more accurate. So we're able to see rings, but not all of them. Let's do some more research. Ground defense planning. We're not going to need ground defense for a very long time. We can get the biolab, or we could get planetary unification. Monthly unity up. That'd be very nice. Let's go for monthly unity, because that gives us the ethics points. And then Luke Alexander, what do you have for me? We could get basic strikecraft, an engineering facility, or a ceramo metal armor. That'd be a very early on ceramo metal. Engineering facility for more engineering research. Never a bad idea. Then let's take a look at our world. Here's our star base next to the star. The very, very bright star. Good old tiny little Earth. Military. I got my Corvettes. Yeah, what are my Corvettes at the moment? Go to ship designer. So they're called, at the moment they're called the Stingray. Let's go away from the auto-generated, because I want to spend some time building my own. Those sound like fun. It's got 2 shields, 1 armor with mass drivers and lasers. Pretty normal. If it's called the Stingray, I think we'll keep up with that idea. Interceptor. Could make a missile boat, but maybe later. At the moment, the Stingray will do us fine. Thank you. Now then, military fleet. No, constructor. You can do something later. Let us check out the ISS Earhart. ISS for I think international spaceship. Or international sovereign ship. So this is our galaxy. I believe this over here will be Alpha Centauri. So I think I'll do a little bit of an explore out through here. Get familiar with all of our stars. And if I really cared about it, I'd be going for these junction points, this one here especially. Is there a better way I could do this path? I'm not entirely sure if there is. Explore, explore, explore. Explore, explore. And then I'll probably get a second ship to go this way. Start exploring the galaxy. One down this path and one down that path. Because it's a spiral galaxy, there's this big dead points without stars. And if you're completely confused by this point, you made it 5 minutes into the video, this is a game based on galactic conquest. We are a federation. Well, not really. We're a direct democracy, so we have elections and factions and things. Need my sign ship. They're going to get moving. Let us do one thing to start. Leaders. Can I get... Yeah, there's one. Nice. She's cheap. That's good because we had exactly 100 energy points. And I'm going to use those because I want to build a new sign ship as quickly as possible. This is the Earth tab, by the way. Here's a little Earth population. There's one of my robots. Another one of my robots. And honestly, not a big planet. Relatively speaking, not a big planet. Over here. And in terms of food, we mostly have this one house. One farm, two farm. Could turn that sprawling slums into a farm. And just keep moving from there. In terms of the world, I'm thinking of playing as Mr. Earth, Mr. Spaceport, thank you. The Drake class, I see. I'm glad to see that Mr. Drake was finally known for the scientific genius that he is. Let it go on normal speed now. When it comes to the world that I'm envisioning playing, it's kind of all the nations on Earth eventually coalesce into a single world government that originally was designed to only do one thing, and that was to stop wars from happening and to keep the peace. Eventually, people within 200 years, because this takes place in 2200, I would assume it's keeping to the normal calendar. Who knows? But yeah, the nation of the world, they still exist, and I might work that in at some point, maybe like making sectors based on different continents and under their control. But the nations, while they do still exist, they have severely lower influence since now it's just the Federation starting to take over space, and space is the final frontier. It is the place to be. Aha. There goes my sign ship. So it is landed in Alpha Centauri. Complete. Thank you for that construction alert. Ooh, the ISS Einstein. I like it. Jenna Al-Atrash, or whatever your name was. Let's explore this way. Beep. 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 Beep, 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 beep. And then you... No, not... Jesus Christ, no. Do not survey. I'll just do wide swaths. Explore your way to that center. And then if we can get another... So there is a potentially habitable 13 continental world. Alpha Centauri, usually a good choice for the first solar system. But we got to get moving. We're explorers here. We ain't got time for this. What's funny if you think about it, if you go back to Earth, you see the time ticking up here in the corner. Then you go to Earth, and it's not rotating nearly that fast, which is pretty obvious. It's just doing that because it needs to look nice, and time is something that's going to be very wonky throughout this game if you ever actually pay attention to it. Like, if you ever consider the fact that some ships, we should really be building something, like some of the naval combat might take... It might seem like it takes only a couple minutes, like it does in real time, but then it'll take like 6 months of constant fighting. Let's go over to Triton and build a mining station. I think, let's check my orbital research mandate. So we should maybe be focusing on building research platforms, but typically minerals is what we need, especially since we're weak. Let's go up to fast at least. Rhodian Alpha Centaurian. Oh, hey, look at... Oh, I think that was hidden from me. This little... look at that parallax scrolling. So yeah, I could go to this star system there, which may or may not be Sirius. You're Mardum. And not a whole lot in this sector. There's been a lot of changes since I played last. Last time I played was before the 2.0 update. Or at least... Oh, there's Sirius. This is another good planet. 17-size continental world. So yeah, one of the reasons I like playing in the Sol system... No, yeah. Yes. Is because the local... What would you call it? The local Sol... No. I guess you could call it the local constellation. It's usually the same every time. So there's Alpha Centauri, there's Sirius. I know I'm going to see Bernard's star, maybe that one. You just keep up your work, Mr. Earhart.
Construction complete.
Thank you, Mr. Very Loud AI. While we're at it, because we're so far away from getting another scientist, we might as well go for another building. Triton is already being researched on here. Also, I do have the humanoids pack, but I don't like the way the humanoids buildings look. Especially for humans. They're a bit too sleek. I kind of like the mammalian ships, which is why I always play with the mammalian ships. I think that they're just more boxy, and that's kind of how I would imagine us to look like. Like, look, this is a pretty boxy looking city. This looks like something that we could possibly see in 200 years' time. We really need some energy credits, but we're gonna go to Saturn. I'm not sure what exactly they'd get out of Saturn, but who knows. Says Zuno. There's a lot of things to survey here, but that's fine. You'll just keep going. We'll get our way out of the galaxy. Go check on some stuff. No, not the galaxy. We're stuck in the galaxy. This is our galaxy. This is our god. Ramachus, not a whole lot here, huh? Same with Vair. Not a whole lot in this system, but if there's a binary star system, there's probably some energy credits to be had here. Maybe some research of some kind. Speaking of which, 57 months for...
Construction complete.
Thank you, Mr. Man. Thank you. I needed that in my life. No, it's you. You own my ship. Is it me or is it the... Is it louder than I'm used to playing it as? Maybe, maybe not. Research station on Jupiter to fulfill our mandate. Ah, there's Bernard's star. Which... Oh. There's a 23... Huh. Bernard star 2. A 23 Alpine world. Strange. We could go live on... So that's 1... Sirius 2, Bernard Star 3 systems that have pretty good areas to check out. The fact that we are really right in the middle of our own constellation, so we can...
Hostiles.
Whoa. What's this? What the hell? Huh? Excuse me? I'm interested. Centuries ago, a group of radical priests and their devoted followers on Earth broke away from the established religions to form their own church. These extremists call themselves the Final Crucible and have been responsible for many atrocities and acts of terror over the years. Although they have kept a low profile in modern times, we recently learned that many of their agents have infiltrated our military. These renegades have secretly been diverted resources to construction of a small fleet and starships at a hidden facility on Earth. When the treachery was revealed, the cultists blasted into orbit in their ships and fled to Mars. Oh my. They must be stopped.
Log updated.
Damn, son. This is getting good already. I don't have enough energy credits to get a general or an admiral. Let's check this out. Final Crucible. Members of an extremist cult calling themselves the Crucible are seeking to undermine our government and subvert the populace in their twisted religion. After spending centuries quietly building up in the strength on Earth, their leaders have now fled into the final place that has been... I forget the line, goddamn. Track all on map, the Final Crucible. The cultist fleet Cultist fleet had managed to build a small fleet of starships at our secret facility on Earth. Upon discovery, the cultists fled into space. They must be destroyed before they can cause any more damage. Okay, then. Well, at the very least, our fleet is stronger. They have the Mosso di Bartolomeo. So, I see. Of course, it's the Italians and their heathen Catholic god. They have entirely red lasers, which is armor damage, but we have weak armor and small that might not be good. Either way, bring down that speed, boy. Gonna have to figure out what the hell is happening. They're not moving at the very least. Or they're just gonna build up if I don't do anything. Let's add another ship to our queue. It'll take 60 days. I don't have enough energy credits to make a general. Huh. He probably has improved fire rate. I would at least want an extra ship. I don't know what... They're not moving anywhere. They just fled to Mars. To the one place that has not been corrupted by capitalism. Space. Also, then, I wonder why they're human-type ships. Because those aren't our kind of ships. I guess... I think it fits. It fits for what they're going for. It fits for the fact that they are religious fanatics. Let's see, Petroleum there. Orfrang there. You seem to be doing fine for yourself. But Jesus. So we found you out, and now we just have this enemy fleet hanging around in Mars. I don't... they might be building something, but how could they? The hijacked fleet. Well, I don't know how. And I don't necessarily approve of it.
Construction complete.
Alright, we got enough ships now. I got enough. Let's go in for the kill. Nope, too far. My sons, I want to follow you in. Go.
Engaging enemy fleet.
If only I could draw them in closer to the base, but I don't think that's going to happen. Looks like we've taken out some of their shields. We're doing a little bit more damage than they are. It's because we mostly have our... No, I'm not sure what to call it. The dagger class, jeez. Oh wow, to fight over the sun. Cultist ship disabled. Valiant Space Force have skillfully disabled a ship in the Cultist Armada. It is mostly intact, and we are picking up the faint life signs from inside the hull. Once we are eliminate all threats in the immediate vicinity, we can conduct a boarding operation to secure any survivors. They may be able to tell us more about the ultimate motives of the final crucible. Prepare the breaching charges, which gives special order board the Cultist ship.
Updated.
But we need to keep winning this fight first. Oh, they are weak. The final crucible. Has one military ship in orbit. Yeah, get my fleet over there. Oh wait, they need to research project, yes. Oh, that's bright. That's a bright boy. Boom. I don't think we sustained any losses. Fleet combat. Yep, and because we had the starbase involved. Please board the ships. Is it getting worked on? Yeah, I guess it is. Need to board the ship and figure out what the hell that was. While I'm at it, we can also go to Jupiter and get more stupider. Abandoned Gateway. That was in the Unaria system? Which is where now? An ancient space station of some kind has been located at the edge of the Unaria system. A strong residual subspace signature surrounds the station and indicates that it may be a gateway of sorts. Part of the theoretical network of similar stations that have been, at some point, would have allowed for near instantaneous travel between different parts of the galaxy. Assuming this is a gateway, the current state of disrepair it has rendered it unusable. If it could be restored into working order, its owner would potentially be able to access any other functional gateways in the galaxy, enabling travel across huge distances in a matter of days. Intriguing. So that was here. There's also a tropical world there. Nice. Well, looks like we see a little bit of a path this way and another star system over here. So let's explore down to here. We're still on that exploring route. So explore everything we can. Keep it up, keep it up. You kind of go to that path, see what we can see. Then back to Sol, where I'm trying to figure out this cultist situation. Creepy cultists. I'm rather happy. I have never seen that event fire before. Let's see, so that's...
Special project complete.
Boarding action. Though the survivors offered stiff resistance, our boarding party was able to secure several prisoners from the disabled cultist starship. From them, we have learned that this conspiracy goes far deeper than we initially suspected. The agents of the Final Crucible include several flag officers and high-ranking officials within our government. Mass arrests have been made on Earth, and all assets belonging to the cult has been seized. However, several of the starships they built in secret remain unaccounted for, and the upper echelons of the cult's leadership have vanished. We have picked up on faint ion trails leading to several outlying systems. Let's pursue these terrorists. Somehow they're like, we just invented hyperlane travel a year ago, and they're already using it to fucking book it. So, search Cisium, Magdo, and Wiu. I'm hoping that these are places we already understand. Cultist marauders encountered. So, they fled far. These are provinces we haven't even found yet. We have sighted ships flying the flag of the Final Crucible in the Cisium system, and have charged their weapons that are now moving in to intercept us. Battle stations. Oh, I guess we were in the Cisium system? Yeah, I suppose we are. Why can't I look in here? I just want to look in the system. So, you are there. Man, they went far. How'd they do that? You, repair. I have to build a... So yeah, 100 strength fleet here. Just of 3 ships. Cisium. That's not so bad. I'm assuming it's going to be similar situations as the other. Man, how'd they get so far? They must know something we don't. I want another ship, but that's going to take a very long time. So we're going to have to use what we got. You're going to retreat to there, and that's okay. You stay out of there. In fact, until this is over, maybe fall back, start working on some surveys. First Alpha Centauri, then Sirius, then Malabo, then Orfang. Just start working our way out to there and also down to there. I want to start with Alpha Centauri because I want that to be my first base of operations. It's important to me. You guys are still working on it. And we don't have enough power points to buy an Admiral yet, though I would want one. Let's put it on fast mode. What a weird beginning to this series. The first fleet is fully repaired. It's going to take quite a long time before anything can be done with that. Let's explore all the way up to there, because that seems like a choke point, another bottleneck that I might be able to use to carve out a larger system, now that we have our own area, nice and explored. 4 ships against their 3.
Construction complete.
I mean, we could win, but is that enough? Build observation post. Not sure why this is always an option. Seems like it should be grayed out like the other ones. You and the Earhart, just keep on going. Just keep going. We need to find out what's out there and we need to find out what they know about specifically. Actually, let's explore there. They shouldn't be able to attack us. We should be able to make it out. Oh, he's a roamer. He's got survey speed boost. It's not bad. Comes to this, still gonna take forever to get any of that done. How much are we gonna... 4 more months, I would say. 4... Yep. Battle stations.
Evading hostiles.
Oh, this one is 4 ships. How did they build this many ships? Man, it's a good thing we found these guys when we did, huh? Isn't it, guys? Huh? Let's go Discovery, because it just makes things a little bit better. Yep. Research speed up by 10%. It's a good way to start the game. And because the beginning of the game is going to be spent doing exactly that. Let's explore system all the way up to here. Then you can go on your surveys, my boy, up to Sartal, I suppose, and then also up to Anaria, so that this will basically be my core. 1 more month, we should be able to add another ship to the fleet, to the fire, and then we can hunt down those weird cultists. The creepy cultists. It's going to take a while until we get enough energy credits. I could try building something, but at the same time we're using all of my minerals to build fighting ships, fighting corvettes. Every province, every tile on this has a resource. I kind of want to build the Auto-Chishtan monument, but I suppose we'll have to hold off on that. Maybe a stronghold. What does that do? Protects armies from orbital bombardment. Yeah, I'm gonna want
complete.
I'm gonna want at least one of those. Oh hey, a Savannah World size 12. That could be good to get under our belt. I would like that. So, rank 5 ships. Let's go encounter some fleets. You're almost about to get ready on your mission, if you choose to accept it. What a weird start. Unions map mode, sectors map mode, empire map mode, diplomatic map mode. I haven't run into anyone, not in our corner of the galaxy yet. Chibaron. Just keep... Yeah, it's... fall back, I suppose. While these enemy ships are around, we'll hold back with our science fleet, even though I would prefer to spend my money on a science fleet. We had to build an actual fleet instead. Sad. Spending a lot of energy credits on the upkeep of those ships. Let's keep going while we're at it. A little bit fast. You're just gonna...
Evading hostiles.
What is this? Beta aliens. Let's see what they are. 700. Those look more like machines to me. It did not take long for the Terran Federation to come across intelligent alien life. The fleet report that the human capital somewhat understates just how alien these forces appear, and only in passing mentioned a failure that the open comms. Intriguing. I believe these are going to be the mining drones. So let's spend some 10 months on that. That won't be too bad. What are we... planetary unification. We were going to have that done fairly soon. But we will do what we can.
Detected.
Ah, nice. This life signs have been detected among the inside of the atmosphere of a gas giant. Could it indicate the presence of some kind of biosphere? Well, we're checking out Alpha Centauri. Let's do it. So you're out of a job now. Let's just keep exploring, Rock that body. Don't you hurt nobody. Explore that constellation. You're on your way to Bernard Star. You don't have anything to do until we get something researched. I think the first base is going to be Alpha Centauri because I would like to
Evading hostiles.
encounter in Chocks, gamma aliens. That's in Chocks? Ooh, that's a big boy. Gamma aliens. Okay.
Science ship under
Yeah,
fire.
get out of there, boy. Get out. Emergency FTL. Okay, looks like the north is a bit hostile to us. As well as the east, as well as the south. Everything's a bit hostile, ain't it? They're going to be missing in action for the next year. Okay, their fleet is still tiny. We should be able to take them out. And just in time, let's promote one of the admirals that is on deck. You are the youngest. You have Trickster for emergency FTL, risk, combat disengagement chance, ship hull strength, weapon discharge, but combat disengagement chance, and then adaptable, leader experience gain. Let's go with Quielu. Shwelu? I don't know. Let's promote her to be in charge of the first fleet and get on into combat. Oh, hey, look. We have discovered a thriving ecosystem in the upper atmosphere of a gas giant, Proxima Centauri II, or 2. Massive floating creatures have evolved bodies filled with lighter-than-air gases. Following the wind currents and feed off the energy released by the gas giants, frequent lightning storms. These beings in turn support colonies of smaller animals that prey on the atmospheric plankton and each other. Fascinating. Huh. Oh, no. So much death and destruction.
Technology discovered.
Thank you. Mining capacity, coil guns, or this. Mining could be good, but at the same time, we seem to be at war at the moment, so I think our mind would be focused on the coil guns. Cultist battle, good. So that's one of the cultist fleets dealt with. Now then, we have barely sustained any losses, and in fact, I don't even think... Yeah, we can't even repair. So let's move on. Oh yeah, we haven't entered that system. You explore the system, because I don't know how long it's going to take for them to come by.
Project complete.
Thank you. Drone study. Establish a listening post on Earth. Reports of deep space drones in certain systems have been investigated. The drones appear to be the workers and custodians of an autonomous orbital mining operation established millennia ago and then soon abandoned by all but the drones themselves. Judging by the state of the processing equipment, their purpose is obvious enough: mining. But who it is that tasked them is not immediately apparent. What is obvious is that no shipment of minerals have been retrieved from the system in hundreds, if not thousands of years. They may be old drones, but they have kept under close watch by the Terran Federation. Okay, so we can do a drone study research, but that's 85 months is kind of a long time. Let's go research here. I could get another ship, but I think I'll hold off for now. And has my second... Yeah, my second science ship has arrived. Einstein's going to go that way. You pick up the pieces and start just this project. Just survey your way out to Sauteral. Please and thank you. Peas and carrots. Looks like we have discovered some... What have we done here? It's just blank. So that little star can give energy. That's not so bad. We're going to have a lot of minerals. Maybe we should spend that in Earth at the moment. I could build some things up here and there. You could get upgraded.
Anomaly detected.
Yeah, research it. You could get upgraded to an engineering lab, which you seem to already be kind of ahead on. Not the most important thing to do. If I built anything, we'd lose one, then we get the other. We'd lose food, but we have plenty of food stockpiled. We don't have enough for a stronghold. Could go for an auto-hidden monument for more unity. So we'd lose those two resources, but we gain unity. And unity is a good resource. It's a good thing to have. You get over there and get my fleet some help. Busy leading. Nice. Oh, a lot of people have gained traits. You, construction ship, head over to Alpha Centauri.
Special project complete.
Space amoebas. These entities, encountered by our fleet some time ago, are space-borne forms of life. A quickly nicknamed space amoeba, following a tactician's gross misreading of the initial sensor output, the creature's effect larger than the average human corvette. The creatures displays aggressive behavior towards human ships, but further study might be warranted. Easy prey? We get Amoeba Hunter. Wow, 1,000 credits for every amoeba fleet destroyed, or fascinating creatures. We went down the discovery path. I think we'll go fascinating creatures.
Updated.
And besides, it seems like the religious among us have already fled the country. They've already fled the world. An ancient survey marker. Small short-range transmitter is located on the surface of Alpha Centauri 6A. It appears to be an ancient survey marker placed here eons ago to mark a large deposit of precious metals. The miners were meant to evidently have arrived. The deposit is still there. Nice. Lore. Let's keep it moving, keep it moving. So.
Construction complete.
Thank you, thank you. I almost have enough to just build me an entirely new colony. But we'll do that later. So, you'll make it in, and then... Yeah, get out. How is it? Whoa. 290. 294. That's bigger than I can handle. Let's fall back to Soul, shall we? To the Soul train. Also, so you're gonna grow up? That's good. I don't necessarily want to put myself in debt, but we might just have to. That seems to be their main fleet, while Wayu is a bit smaller in scale. Meanwhile, you, same kind of deal. Start surveying systems up to this province. We just need to hold back and deal with it. Thank you. To boldly go. For survey speed, increased by 35%, and science ship disengage chance increased by 50. Yes, please. And then, if you don't mind, maybe another. Looks like we're going to need a lot of ships. Have we... Yes, Alpha Centauri 3.
Construction complete.
Not a big planet, not a particularly rich planet, but a nice little cozy home for us.
Technology discovered.
Thank you. Research speed down. Nice. Colony speed, basic combat roles or fusion reactors. I think maybe basic combat roles. I would think that in this world at the moment, we'd be so concerned about what these heretics are doing. These cultists.
Anomaly detected.
Okay. Yeah. Canyons deep enough to be seen from orbit further the surface of Alpha Centauri B2. Yet the planet is dry as a dust bowl. This could have happened to the water that once so profoundly carved Alpha Centauri 2 stone. And the Habitable World Survey. We now know without a doubt that the thriving biosphere is not something unique to Earth. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life forms encountered are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus on planetary survey efforts on habitable life-bearing worlds. A commendable initiative or don't? I say yes.
Log updated.
I always like doing that because you don't really do anything. You're already going to go out and survey those planets. It's just kind of a better reward than saying no, because there's no time limit or anything. That would be... You would take a long time. You would take a long time. Although, less now. Habitable World Survey. Yeah, it takes less time. Alpha Centauri is looking like a pretty solid province. Although, it looks like we're going to be starved for energy. Metamorphic dehydration. Also, yeah, put these two together, please. Please, mister. Nice. 292 now. Well, with your fleet, start going towards Wayu. Following a thorough investigation of Alpha Centauri B2, the ISS Earhart crew has confirmed that the planet used to be covered in flowing water 7 billion years ago. However, the geochemical composition of the planet's basalt crust, what do you know, they still have basaltic crust, proved highly hydrophilic, so much so that Alpha Centauri B2's thirsty rocks, so thing thirsty, eventually absorbed and burned all the world on its surface. Now that remains in the vast oceans, a salty brine streaks lining Alpha Centauri B2's numerous canyons. Science Officer Alberto de Robelant, as the mineral hydrates now dominating Alpha Centauri B's landscape, could have many very valuable industrial applications. Cool. Cool. So you just waiting for that system to get surveyed entirely. But I keep having you... Okay, so you're finishing up Alpha Centauri B. You just need to do... Oh, Proxima Centauri, where it all started. And then we can also make it... We can... oh, look at that. It has rings. That's neat.
Survey complete.
Aha. So, I can build a starbase in the region. You continue your path over to Saratal. Encounter in Saratal. Delta aliens. Okay, I'm interested. Yeah. Looks like we have found our first neighbors. Research. Now that just makes me want to beeline towards Saratal even more so. Oh, yep, there's a fight going on now. Except they are so outnumbered, it's not even funny.
Construction complete.
Cultist fleet destroyed. Yes, Cultist fleet destroyed. Head back to Sol, I suppose. We have 300 strength now. We have more than them, but is that enough? We're just trying to make our way out in the world today. Fleet combat. Yeah, we're absolutely destroying their ships.
Complete.
Ah, good. That'd be survey of Mardome. 3. I need an energy source, somewhere that I can get a lot of energy from. But where? Where should I do this? Also, that, yeah, was that? Yeah, Alpha Centauri. I can build corvettes out of this airbase.
Detected.
Challenging on Procyon 2. Sensors indicate odd regulators to Procyon 2's energy emission pattern. Let's do it, even though it'll take a long time. Even though it's kind of in the way. But, considering the fact that there was a... Considering the fact that they are... Let's actually fall back and survey that province. And I call them provinces, but they're not. And as for you, we need ourselves some energy. So go and mine Proxima Centauri. We're gonna need it. Yeah, you go back and repair the fleet. You worry about other things for once. We'll focus on this sector of the galaxy. We might lose this sector, but I kind of want to get over the Saratal, because I know that there's some alien civilization out there just waiting for me to slip up. And we're going to figure out who exactly it is. We get rewarded influence. Then you are going to take a long time, but I feel like you would do it. You've been with us a long time now. As for Oith, if we get 300 minerals, we could make a... Yeah, I suppose we could make a colonization ship and go to Alpha Centauri. It's within our space now. We could do it. Kind of wish, like, I kind of wish...
Our presence in the galaxy has not gone by unnoticed.
After successfully translating their language, we have established communications with the divine Moj-Hoxgan Tribunal. The military diplomatic channels are now open, and all hostilities have been terminated. Okay. Honor-bound warriors, they are fanatic militarists. We're a little bit militarists. And they are spiritualists. Well, High Inquisitor Gob and the rest of the religious council bids you greetings. We provide spiritual guidance to the divine Moj-Hoxgan Tribunal, and our stated goal is to lead the great nation on a path of salvation. Do not cross this path, or we may live in friendship. James Wilder speaks on the behalf of the human people. First alien encounter. So they're up here. I see. So yeah, we really need to get a move on. I like the fact that that's called the Quiet Dark. That sounds so cool. The news that we have encountered intelligent life, alien life, for the first time has received the mixed feelings by our populace. This confirms that we had long suspected that we are not alone in the galaxy, and these new alien species we encounter represent both an opportunity and a threat. We must be wary. These particular Xenos have a level of technology similar to our own, indicating that we have space flight at roughly the same time. Yeah, let's actually check that out. And of course they closed their borders to us. Yeah, that's probably going to be an early war, huh? So you... The air fleet power is inferior, but that's because we've been forced to build it up. We've been forced to build our own up. You're just going to keep up with your mission, huh? And then you, we got a beeline straight towards Sartal. And Procyon is actually pretty good as like a buffer area because it connects to all areas, including Alpha Centauri.
Complete.
Alpha Centauri is just kind of on the way. Actually, kind of a more... It's actually a more circuitous route over there, huh? Hey, you. Survey that system, then that system, then that system. Alpha Centauri. Good, we got that up and running. I need to do these research stations for the mandate. And it looks like we already did all of the energy, so I might as well. Although this is a... Okay, we don't have enough. Got it. We don't have enough. Don't have enough anything. Repair that fleet, please. We're gonna have to... We're gonna lose at least a couple ships to that army, I'm sure. Chancellor James Wilder, Reformer, and a charismatic. Edict cost and edict duration. We can look at our edicts. We have a lot of influence. Let's just keep it that way. More. Policies and edicts, F6. Research grant, diplomatic grant, trust growth, and trade attractiveness. Map the stars. Yes. Absolutely. Encourage political thought. Ethics shift. What is this? Oh, good. You're all upgraded. Well, we can't buy any more ships for you. At least not yet. Yeah, I want to build, but I also want to have ships. At the very least, we've done pretty well against their fleets before. Cultist Marauders, that's the last of their fleets. Irregular energy emissions is done. Star patterns. The latest sensory readings from Procyon show the star pulsating irregularly, but when the crew of the ISS Earhart arrived and there was no evidence to support this data, well, most of the crew are in agreement the anomaly was caused by sensory malfunction. Umberto de Robelant discards this theory. Umberto de Robelant claims that to have discovered similar pulsating energy emission patterns elsewhere and now fears that there is some strange happening in the galaxy stars. He has charted the course to the nearest affected star. Let's get to the bottom of this. Well, if it's what he believes. Pulsating stars available. Go to? Where is it? I guess it's not that far. So yeah, you survey the system, then go over there. So we can get Science Division for Research Alternatives, Leadership Gain, and then gain Unity, Absolute State of Unity. Let's go for Expansion. Let's get started on that. I usually like going for 2 separate perks, even though it means that my Ascension perks are going to take me even longer. It's just something I like to do. You with your ship, hold out. I guess you don't have to. You don't necessarily have to. Right there, mining station. I want to save some money to build the next base, but at the same time, it'll take a while. Senek is actually really easy to move through.
Anomaly detected.
Okay. There's a significant scarring on the surface of the world in the pattern that cannot be natural. From orbit, the massive rift looks almost like writing. Leave it for now. We'll get back to it later. We are on a space race here, folks. We need to secure our borders in Sartal. And if we could get Siplim and Weu, we could actually keep the... Oh god, what is it? The Divine Maj Huxgan Tribunal out of my space entirely.
Complete.
And I would not mind it. Let's keep moving on. Keep moving. This guy, he'll figure...
Technology discovered.
Oh, thank you. He'll do Procyon. Ah, nice. More Unity. New research. Population growth, heritage site, or off-world trading company. Let's go population growth. It's kind of easy to get to. And then we're spending so much time getting all these stars done. So yeah, you go and work out with your hypothesis.
Construction complete.
Thank you. So which one is more important, Procyon or Senek? Procyon has more energy. We'll move there first. And it'll take 3 months until we can have enough minerals. We got plenty of influence in the bag. And then this fleet's Godspeed to you. I don't think that they're going to be able to have any upgrades on their ships. I haven't received any upgrades on my ships, right? Ship designer. Still mass drivers. Still basic. Yep, all still just basic ideas. We also have the Beauty defense platform. So let's see this. 100 days until we have to make contact. Ugh. Do not like that. Do not like it indeed. You just go over there, please. Get out of my way. Orfang's not a whole lot to survey either. Hey, I think you can do it now.
Technology discovered.
And build a starbase. Technology discovered? Which one? Coil guns. Kind of wish I could call back the fleet. I know I can. Robot modification points 1 unlocks buildable pop, mechanical pop templates, and robo modding. Build speed on assembly patterns. Oh, that's just building build speed, and then carrier combat. Not the most important for in early game, so I think we'll go machine building templates for our robots. Meanwhile, if you fail, well, we'll see about that. Oh, they have. Oh my, how the hell did you build that? They have a destroyer. That is more than I want to deal with. I want to check this out. That's more than that's a battleship. Holy shit. Medium red lasers. So red lasers are weak against. We could go full arm. No, they're strong against armor, weak against shields. We have mostly shield deflectors, so we could fall back. Hope. Oh man, that is not something I want to deal with. Fall back the fleet. Let's also check what they had again, because they're putting all their weight. Check this ship, the Dagger class. Looks like they have mostly armor, and they only use lasers. Then you use mostly deflectors, and still all lasers. So they only use lasers. It's good to know. Out of there. Out of there, boys. Out of there. Quickly. They don't seem like they... Oh, now they're coming in. Emergency FTL. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jesus. Oh, yeah. That ain't good. Let's see if they mostly... Ship designer. We have coil guns now. Means we would have to have... What would be better? Reactor? Reactor booster would bring it up a bit more than we're used to. Or we could just lose one of the small deflector. So you go through shields and have a worse time with armor. And you... I think we can keep that... I think we can keep that set up just fine. Maybe go heavier on armor. Maybe get rid of the reactor. Yeah, that would work. Everything else is the same. We should consider that for when they return.
Special project complete.
Star crazy. I'm interested. The crew of the ISS Earhart has made an unfortunate discovery. Like this suspected, the pulsating pattern observed in the Sarazuno was in fact due to sensory malfunction in Science Officer Roberto de Rebellant's head. Science Officer Roberto de Rebellant has become delusional and is currently under the impression that he is the protector of the realm and that the stars are pulsating coded warnings about the coming apocalypse. I mean, he ain't wrong. The crew believes he himself manipulated the ship's sensory data during a psychotic spell. Umberto de Robalant is now in a medical pod headed back to Earth, and he will receive treatment. Thank you for your service, Protector of the Realm. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. And we gain... At least we have enough points to recruit a new guy. Comet sighted. It's a good omen. Let's see, who would be good? You have leader experience gain, but you're 57. You're young. You're a young buck. I'll take you. You, second in command, you are now in charge. So go survey... go survey that system. Yeah, continue your survey here. Then survey way... You survey that and survey that. We already have Procyon. Good. Just need to keep pushing and rush over toward and block them off from over here. Meanwhile, need to fall back with my fleet. And with the ship designer... Yeah, the Stingray. Let's build new design. Corvette. An interceptor. Coil gun, red laser. As you do. And then... in here... because the lasers do very good against armor. So maybe just go heavy with shields? It would mean I'd have to get a boost. But it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Yeah, minus 50% shield damage, but up armor damage. And if all they have is lasers, then we'd be able to be a little bit better at defeating them with this. So it would be a Corvette. If you're called a Stingray, then I don't know. Starfish. I don't know why Starfish came to mind, but Starfish. The Starfish class. You know, basically all shields with better coil guns. Save that design. Starfish. And maybe a new design Corvette. Missile boat. With, of course, the nuclear missiles. Those go 100% shield penetration. So this will basically be my battleship killer. With, which one's good against shields? It's not you, right? Shield name. So the coil gun to make it a little bit better. Then, again, since we're focusing specifically on them, a little bit of armor to save. This is going to be my battleship killer. So, let's call it the Swordfish. Swordfish. We're going to go sink the Bismarck. And it's with that. Everything else has to stay the same because we don't have anything else. Save. Stingray. The Stingray, the Starfish, and the Swordfish. This is going to be specifically designed to take out that goddamn battleship. Oh, we had to militarize fast. This is not what I was expecting we would be doing with today. So pull back from there. With my fleet, I'll probably upgrade them maybe like 4 ships to be the new... Maybe 3 to be the Swordfish and then 4 to be the other, the Starfish. Everything I name is just fish related. Orfang is done. Hey, construction ship. Gotta move on. We'll do Orfang next, which will at the very least protect all these little provinces. They will stay under my watch. And you, Fang Liang, I might send you to Senuk. Because Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, one of my top scientists, has decided that they are crazy. So you're going to research this. Survey that system. And then we'll be able to do Weu and Simplin. It's a ballsy strategy, I'll give it that. And come to think of it, if we do that, we will cut off this nation entirely. This star nation. Is that a thing? I don't think that's a thing. Build starbase. Build starbase. I'm going to need to refit my navy specifically to go after cultist marauders. And I do not know what you're up to. Election. Hey, election's underway. So you don't actually mind us that much. You hate us because we're materialists instead of spiritualists, but we're having some problems with our spiritualists right now. I for talent, You blocked us off. Let us close the borders to you as well. And your musculoid people with your creepy faces. You'll continue the fight. So we're just kind of pushing our way up here. Let's check on this. Ruler of Earth for their orbital researcher. We haven't exactly done that, have we? In fact, I believe... Let's check on that. Orbital research mandate, we did one. Yeah, we got busy. We had another use for our minerals. But with that, thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys next week. I've enjoyed this. I'll see how it goes, perhaps one a week. But if I'm able to upload and record more, I might do it because it's enjoyable. I like this. This is nice. We managed to get 10 years through the game. Oh god, if that's all I can do in an hour, that might be a problem. But like I said, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.